few people here already. Just waiting for Kirill to join. Let's see if when he's gonna join this conversation. But I'm sure we will have a lot of fun. There's been already quite a few questions on my profile. There, Kirill is giving a thumbs up, so now he just needs to send me a request to join the conversation. There I stand waiting for Kirill. So let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, still waiting. Come on, Kirill. Давай. Anyway, I was about to say we got quite a few questions on my profile already. And Kirill! That's it, the Russian style. That was what I was expecting. Exactly.
Today with trousers, you see?
Today with trousers? First day since quarantine with trousers, I know.
You can see the song or not? You can hear it or not?
Not really.
But now, no?
It's Russian?
Yeah.
I hear.
This is Love from Russian Man.
Love from Russian Man.
And New York
City. I
City.
can put on the same though.
Okay. Hello. Who can I? Very hot. Very hot.
Kirill.
Yes.
I can see that you must earn a lot of money this quarantine. You can afford a fur coat.
No, it's from life before.
Okay.
No, really mine.
Different life. I know.
So you see what happened with my hair already?
Yeah, but you always look good. That's the thing.
So how was
actually this is one of the
now it's 2 o'clock, yeah, in New York.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. We have so you just start Friday, we finish Friday.
That's it. I think so.
Okay, very good. So how is your quarantine going? How many kilograms you put already?
So far, it's actually okay. I've managed to. I think it went a bit like this in the beginning. I was like, okay, quarantine, stay at home, start to cook, enjoy, and then afterwards, I thought, oh, this is gonna continue for too long. So I better stop eating so much and then work out a little bit more. So
I already have 4 plus. So
4. The good thing is, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I never tried myself on the scale. I never know how much I weigh. I just always put on the Latin trousers, and then I know it's okay. Yeah. But at this time I don't try my trousers until we know we have to do competition.
And
I
also
need to make some new ones maybe.
Also, you can read what people write because what people text because I can see. I cannot see.
You cannot see.
Yeah, because I'm too far away. And plus,
okay, so those glasses, they don't work.
No, just for sunshine.
I can see Doman said hi.
Everybody say hi.
Doman
Very
says
good.
hi. Exactly, people from all over the world. It's good. It's fun. So, Kirill, actually, I must say, one of the questions that was here was what made you laugh? And you just proved what made me laugh. You always make me laugh. Always.
Doesn't matter if it's final of Blackpool. He never, in final of Blackpool, he never look at me because it's too much fun.
Sometimes it's too much.
Okay, so, yeah, continue.
No, you tell. Your turn.
No, I have some question already prepared, so we can start now, or...
You prepared for this, Kirill?
Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3. Who starts first?
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you see, you start. No, you start. I win.
Wow,
You
you
start.
beat. Okay, the loser start.
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay, so Kirill. So first of all, there's actually been a lot of questions for you and me, but also about the friendship that we have together.
Oh, I have the same. I have the same question. Okay.
So maybe we should start with those.
Okay. So one question, it was how we meet each other.
Yes, exactly. How did this friendship start, and how long have we been friends?
Before under 21, I think. Yeah, sure, before under 21. You win under 21. I remember, but
yes.
we not talk so much.
That's the thing. At that time, I remember I knew who you were.
We just drink. We not talk. We drink.
We just drink after the party, after the competition. That's all. But we don't talk.
Yeah, but actually, I was, because it was the first time when I saw you, and I was a little bit like upset with some very beautiful and handsome guy. Yeah, some Ken, win me. I'm Russian. No, but this time we don't know each other. But after that, in second year, when you win under 21, but I was, when you win under 21, I was 17, I think, something like this, 17, yeah.
Yeah, you're young.
Ferdi, hello.
Ferdi, I get. Опа!
Ноги не проблема, Ferdi. Спина проблема. So, and after that, we start have our relationship between me and you, and it's coming, and of course we travel a lot together and have some fun and compete. But in this time, in amateur, I think we was really close to each other. You was first, I was second, and sometimes we have these things. What I beat you, after that you beat me, so we go like this. But we still have
all the time.
Yeah, and but still we have a good relationship between each other. So, and this is second question. We are coming to the second question: how it's possible what you are compete together and you wanna win and blah blah blah, but you still have a friendship?
Yeah. Well, I got the same question as well, and I think it's.
I think it's one person. I think it's one person.
Same person sending to all. Make sure they answer the question, so they just send everywhere.
Yeah, I think so.
But I never thought about it that way. I never thought about that it's strange. I never thought about why we are friends or why some people are not friends. I just felt that it was natural for us to always, whenever we were in the studio, we just practice. Because also I think the history together, because back then we also saw each other in the studio whenever we had lessons with Tone.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I really remember was actually when we went to the training camp in Ischia. That's where I remember that all the four of us, you with Alvera and me with Ina, we really started to connect, and we spent a whole week together, and we had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it is.
So this I definitely remember, but I don't know. I think it's just very easy for us to just say we try our best and we practice ourselves. But
I think for the moment why we have a good relationship between you and me, because I'm still fifth or fourth, I don't know, fourth, and you are second already. So for the moment it's okay.
For the moment it's good. But once we start being close.
No, but again, what I wanna tell people, and story before when we was amateur, and you remember Ferdi, Mirko, who have no.
Well, it was Neil, it was Ferdi, it was
Neil,
yeah.
Marek and King, we all traveling together. Of course, after that, Stefan come, and now for the moment, of course, Dorian too, and of course we want to win, all of us, and we're doing our best. But still, when competition is finished, we start to be friends and say hi to each other and blah blah blah, kisses, moo. One drink, it's okay. Second drink, it's more kisses.
Even better.
Third drink, it's
and a whole bottle, then it's oppa.
And like in Russian, you respect me or not?
Yeah.
You like my
Then
brother?
we sit down and then we look at each other. Any problems? You respect me? You love me? Okay, we're fine. We're friends.
Yeah, yeah. And now, of course, all our final Nikita a long time when we
Exactly.
start in juveniles, you know, Nina, Dorian, you, Stefano, we all, and of course, also Pasha. So all of us, we are, Andrei, we're all talking and we all have fun. So it doesn't matter, we all try our best. So, but after that,
I think it's a great generation to be part of, because I feel that we all great dancers and we all respect each other a lot. And
because how I heard, I don't want to tell anything, but how I heard, before people more were stronger and more, I would say, try to beat each other and not talk with each other, using different changing room and something like this. We're not so much like this, so it's good. Of course, on the comp we all concentrating, but still, after that it's all finished and done.
No, I think that of course, whenever we go in the competition, we want to do our best and we want to, make the best competition possible. But again, by me competing against people or pushing or making them look good, it doesn't make me feel any better or do a better result. So,
Okay.
And I remember one time as well when we were competing in amateur, and we were Neil was winning, and we were second. Me and Nina was second. You and Ella was third. So we were again competing, and the two of us, we were thinking, okay, what do we need to do? Like, we need to create some fun. We need to do something. And this was the first time we did it, was in Blackpool.
Yeah,
where we tried to do the same choreography. And it was very quickly made. We just decided to do it. And I think it was because we used to do some dinner dancing in Hong Kong, where we had this simple step where we went down on the knees and we had fun. And then we decided, okay, let's do it. Quarterfinal or 48 or whatever. Let's just do it. No, tell nobody and go. And I remember that reaction of the audience. They just go like, whoa, and clapping and so on. But
and after that, we repeat in international.
International, we did it in Jive, right?
In Jive, but in final.
In the final, yes. And that's where a lot of the judges, they were like, oh, you shouldn't do it like this. And again, for us, we just thought, okay, we only have one chance to make some fun and to enjoy the moment.
All people remember this from all competitions. So this is, it makes sense, you know. So and also it's video, actually, if you want to look, it's, I think, in YouTube, but I don't remember which year it was, but try to find it. Final from amateur, international, yeah. And after that, when we go to the Dutch Open, and all final try to do the same. It was messy. Was messy, but was really fun. Really was fun.
No, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That
again,
was the last time we did it, right?
Yeah. Yes. And about the friendship, all finalists, you remember, we live in two bungalows close to each other. And
exactly.
1 week, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, really the more I think about it, that generation, we had such much fun because we were all friends. Exactly. We were in the bungalow together. We were having fun, making dinner, and then still at the competition, we just went for it fully.
Yeah.
Oh, the glasses came on. Do you want to see me better? Is that why you miss me?
Yeah, a little bit, because I tried to focus, but now it's better, much better. Much better. Do you have a second question?
I have second question. First, actually, one question, very simple. How do you pronounce your name in Russian completely correct, and how do you want to pronounce it in English?
In Russian, Kirill Belorukov. Kirill Belorukov.
In English?
In English, famous, natural, talented, oh my goshable, fantastisch, dastisch, пу-пу-пу, му-пу-пу, му-му-му-му, Kirill. So, that's it.
No
No,
Belorukov.
don't need too much before.
It's a little bit too long if you put the Belorukov,
Yeah, because
right?
because before it's already enough. No, just I remember one story from Simli, when we go to practice, and when you come to the Simli, go to second floor, and it was a small guy, Chinese guy, and he take the money and write your name.
Yes.
You remember him?
Yes.
So
Korean
first,
guy, I think he was
yeah,
from
Korea. Okay. So of course, first time when I go to Simli, he don't know me. So first time, second time. So after the one competition, because he usually go to competition to watch, so he can recognize me, and always he said, "Oh, Kirill, and he always like 10 pounds. And after look at me, "Oh, Kirill."
I remember. Yeah, that's true.
But actually, about your name, you remember when in Ischia, because my English still not perfect, and it never was, but in Ischia more worse. And Alan Tonsberg, he have a lecture.
Oh yes, that's
and we
actually a
sit,
funny story.
And we sit together with Troels, and what he talk about?
So Tonsberg is having a lecture, and he's using Ina as a partner. So I'm sitting beside Kirill, and every time Tonsberg says rules, so we have these rules in Paso that we need to use, and I have these rules. Every time Tonsberg says rules, I can see Kirill. It's like looking at me, expecting me to stand up. So it's like, so these rules, and he looks at me, and I'm thinking, why does he keep looking at me? And then at one point, he just leans over and he says, why he keeps saying Troels?
Yeah, it was. I was like, truth. So this time I not understand the lecture. So
yeah,
I just was on the lecture. That's it. But I not understand. The most important, like Tona said, the most important, you should to be there. Doesn't matter. First row, you be there.
Up, be there.
No show what you are not understand. Just
smile.
Okay. So wait, какой еще вопрос? The most important question in Russia, and I think around the world, are we gay with you or not?
Are we what?
Gay. Bisexual or what else?
Well, Kirill, now we have to be honest, and I remember where's my costume? Kirill, you have told me that I needed to wear a costume anyway. So we've spoken about this many times between us, and we considered many times because we're so irresistible, you know? Yeah. But in the end, we decided it would be shame if we did. So we just said, okay, let's just keep professional and keep frank.
No,
right?
But it's true. If we tell the truth, sometimes it was, and I think it will be what we just sleep together after some parties. Sleep, not
just sleep.
Not
nothing. Just
good evening. Not happen. But it's okay. It's just friendship. Okay.
Just friends. It's
just my friend.
That's it. Wake up. All good.
So, but I don't know how it's in America, because in Russia it's okay with bisexual. But in America, if we talk like this now, maybe after tomorrow, police coming to you. So you never know.
It like is in America? No, I thought it was like this in Russia. Oh no?
No. What happened in your apartment? Nothing happened. Now we're not important now. More important about coronavirus.
That's it. That's true.
So one question: when coronavirus will finish, what you will do first?
The first thing I will do.
Nothing. Take day off.
Take a day off. It's been very stressful, so I need just the one day off just to collect myself. And so, listen, I don't know actually. I think it depends also how long this will take, and so on. But the one thing that I miss is actually I would like to go see my family again back in Denmark, because I haven't seen them for a long time. and I know that especially my mom and dad, they miss me and I miss them, so that would be nice. Usually I'm lucky because also my parents usually come to the competitions, so I see them at least 2-3 times a year. But of course this year will be much less, so the first thing that I would actually do would like to see them again and give them a hug. So that's the number one thing. Family, right? Family.
Yeah, very good son. Very good son. Mwah.
And you, Kirill, what would you do?
Just go out.
Go out.
With my smell a little bit, like take my dance shoes, I think, and go to the studio. Now I'm a little bit lying, but for the
serious you are, huh?
Yeah, but for the I work for the future, so I need to tell this. Okay. So I will go to the studio straight away.
That's it. Good. Okay, let's do another question.
And okay, you first, and after that, I have one more question.
You have one more question?
Yeah, okay. About beautiful. Why? One guy from Russia, maybe you know him, Yegor Petrov name.
Maybe. I'm very bad with names. I just realized your name.
Okay, but
Kirill,
maybe
so that's why I don't.
So why are you so handsome? He asked. How is it possible to be so handsome like this?
How it's possible
to be so handsome?
Yeah. Both.
Actually, both of us. But I would like to what you can tell.
What my explanation is.
Yeah.
Hard work, because I was a ugly, fat ginger when I was a kid.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah.
I think someone felt really bad for me, and they said we need to help him in life. He's gonna go nowhere if he's gonna continue like this. So something happened, and one morning I woke up and I looked in my mirror and I was like, "Whoa! What the bug?" I was like, "Yeah."
No, but before, of course, was a lot of creams and everything, or not?
Creams? What kind of cream?
Like cream, you know, like mask, or how it's called.
Of course, this you have to do. This you have every morning, every evening. It's just as
2 hours or
2 hours.
2 hours or 3 hours.
It depends. Depends if I do the deep tissue treatment or just the surface. So it depends.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
so that's it.
So what's your secret, Kirill? About the beauty.
It just happened like this.
Just
when
happened. Already when you were young. See, you're lucky because already when you were young, you're beautiful.
I have a big hair, small body, long arms. I was very beautiful, and big teeth. You know, I was very beautiful. Yeah. When I look at photo when I was young, it was I don't want to be like this. No.
Yeah. Well, lucky you. Lucky
you.
So
yeah,
Kirill,
one more question. Yeah.
Someone asked, who is the biggest diva of the two of us? And I'm like, of course it's Kirill.
Of course it's me.
Of course.
Of course it's me, diva. But what diva? It's like diva. It's what does it mean, diva?
I think kind of drama queen, and is the best word for it.
Okay, let's say it's me. Okay.
Let's say that.
Today it's me. Okay.
Well, yes. How much do you run to stay fit? How long do you run? How much do you run?
I'm actually about running. I'm not so good with running because for me it's boring, and I feel stiff on my legs after running. So I prefer doing cardio, fitness, boxing now, and of course finals. A lot of finals. That's it. But not really running because I'm not one. It's like Ruslan. I died when I was young, before world champion in Paris. We come early, before 2 days, yeah. And I think I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. And it was so cold in December in
I remember
in Paris. So I think what I need to start running around 5 kilometers every day, like morning and evening.
Oh.
So I'm running 2 days, and when I go to the first round, I have a cramp everywhere. So nearly I should finish this competition because I was like cramp on the legs, on the shoulder, everywhere. But you remember, or you was not there, when it's semi-stopper come to me with, you know, this, you know, when you're doing massage, Chinese massage, they
the acupuncture.
Yeah. So he came to me and just take from my number, you know, this.
Oh, the pin.
Yeah, and just doing for my leg because I can't feel my leg at all.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, so never try to do this before like 2 or 1 day of competition. No, never happened before this. So it's like Ruslan already tell the story about his arm, because Ruslan, he always tried to be better when he was a dancer before one night. He already practiced a lot, but he think what it's not enough. He needs to do more, and it's always have a mistake. It's always mistake.
Yeah, I don't like running either. I don't do any running. Again, like you, I do cardio exercises and finals. I think the best cardio you can do is through dancing finals, and then just do some cardio exercises to make stronger. If anything, I do a little bit of bike, but that's it.
But I think it's always individual. So you prefer this, I prefer this, and other people prefer this, and other people don't want to do nothing, and still looks good on the floor. So it's, again, you need to try.
But I think the most important thing that you said as well is don't try to do anything new or anything different before the competition. Plan everything, do your maximum, but before the comp, it's not going to make a big difference. If you feel stressed, you can maybe practice a little bit, whatever, but again, if you try something new, most of the time it's not gonna work.
I agree. And also one question, it was about breathing. How breathing? Breathing. How breathing? If it's breathing important when you dance.
Breathing is important in general. I would not. One of the things I would not say. Don't worry about like. Don't do that. Number one thing, I think you should breathe for sure.
Or you go to the floor and you like cha-cha. Drive.
So that's how we practice. For 2 minutes we just sit and then we go. Yeah. No, but of course breathing is important. But and I remember sometimes in lectures and people talk about breathing when I was younger. You have to practice breathing, and I never really understood why. But of course now I realized myself more by doing other exercises like gyrotonic. I realized that if I do that, I will create a natural breathing that I then would use in the dancing as well. Or if I do high cardio, that if I don't breathe, I will get tired. So I used through those, I realized. But actually in the dancing myself, yeah, I don't think much about it. What about you?
No, I don't like yoga. I tried, but I did a lot of Pilates before, but now not. But Pilates is okay. Yoga I cannot, because in one position I cannot stay, and after that I cannot move. But some people like this, it's okay. Gyrotonic I didn't try, so I cannot tell you. Yeah, I tried right? Gin tonic, double gin tonic, triple gin tonic.
You're very flexible.
I'm flexibility, you know. So I'm very good on this. I need to ask my administrator questions.
Okay.
У нас есть еще какие-то вопросы? Мы уже говорили, как мы познакомились. Да, уже говорили. Okay, the most... мы Егору Петрову уже ответили. Yeah, the most question for you. The most big moment in your dance career, what you really remember? For the moment, what was? Of course, not for the future, because you never know what will be in the future. So what it was before? the most like touchable, or what you really remember for your life, you know? And because I think all the dancers have these memories, just maybe one or two in if they like it in the
Yeah.
So what do you
So
think?
I have a few points, a few moments that I remember. And the first one that I remember actually was 1 year in Blackpool, the first year that Ashley played this casino cha-cha.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the final, and this year we were second, we were challenging and so on, and we had a very good year. But I just remember we used to have this side-by-side piece, and by chance we landed in this side-by-side exactly when this like
and people started
came.
clapping.
Yeah, exactly. And of course it was just by chance, but the audience went crazy, and we hit that piece, and just that atmosphere I remember so clearly, because the whole hall was just in one. So that's definitely one moment. Of course, winning is nice, but again, it's more relief. It's more, it tick off. But again, it's not something I remember from an emotion point of view. The number one thing I remember was the day we turned professional in Blackpool.
Okay.
And actually, what I remember the most.
But actually, what I remember, you have quite a lot moments, small moments, not like this big, but still small, in Asian tour or some small competition. You always have this applause from the people, and you always you know, when it's before the final, we have a like invitation dance, and you always make something, but it's not, I don't think it was preparation, or it just was a improvisation.
Well, it's often so it's not something we practice and prepare before the competition. So it's really just on the day we say, okay, let's try this, and it's maybe something from a show that we normally do only in the show, and now let's try to do it in the solo dance, or let's just do. So it's very much
because it works. It's really works. It's the emotional and the energy. It's perfect.
But I think that's what I remember. I think it's about reacting in the moment. And I remember one time as well, actually, in international, we were in the same heat, and first round, first cha-cha, and I dance, and I can just hear suddenly the audience go crazy, and I know you're in the heat, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? This is first dance, and people already go crazy for Kirill. Then I go down, and I see Elvira come outside the floor with only one shoe. But yeah, you danced, you just, instead of waiting, you just started dancing and showing off and catching that moment, using the opportunity to really just dance and have fun, and not just to say, oh, what to do. And I think that's the main point, to really grab the moment whenever it's there and try to make the most of it, and don't be afraid to do those things.
And actually, after it was first round, but after this cha-cha first dance, all competition was really easy. Because you know, because people already, when you come to the floor, they already enjoy it.
Yes.
So, the question, if I won you before.
If you won?
Yeah, before.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Many
did.
times.
Many
times. I remember actually, especially in amateurs, as you say, we won under 21, and then the year after you won under 21. Mm-hmm. And we were in quarterfinal, but then actually you guys went into the semifinal fast, and we were still in 24. And then we after some time, me and Nina came into the semifinal, and we were together building up.
But you was, I think you was more, I would say, more clear in this time why everything happened like this, because you was more clear and control yourself, and you have a goal, you know what you wanted, and you really like go to there. And I was a little bit more, I'm not really, I remember when Tona said, asked me, do you want to win? I said, yes, of course I want to win. And she tell me, no, you don't. I said, no, I want. And she tell me, no, you don't, because you just tell me, but you don't do nothing. and she told me, what you see, look, Troels do everything now for this. And after that, when you won, and after that, when I said to her, I really want to win, she said it's too late, and it was like this. So in some moment it should be like this time when you understand and you just going. So because after that it can be late, you know. I think so. It was in my career. It was in my career.
Well, of course, you also had, and that's actually one of the questions as well. Whenever you and Elvira, you split up as amateurs, the question is, how was it to start all over again for you with a new partner? And how did you deal with this frustration that maybe and the questioning and all those things? How did you deal with that?
Actually, I have a little bit the same question for you after that, similar. So what I can say, first 6 months I really was enjoying. Because it was long time what not stop and not really enjoy the life. So 6 months I really enjoyed the time and feel what I don't want to do nothing and not practice so much, and I dance pro-am. It was enough for me. But after that, when it was summertime, when you know Blackpool is finished. No, sorry. We are.
You're in UK, right?
UK, yeah. But still, I was okay. But after that, when you still continue, all guys, and I can, and I try to find a partner, but I cannot. I just think what it will be so easy to find it, but I cannot. Every time it's not happen. And after one and a half year, I was thinking one moment. I think this, that's it. It's the end.
No more.
I know I will be never come back because it's impossible. So, and in this moment, I just was a little bit like with zero energy. And after that, I find a partner. I find first I find как Николаева Катя.
What was the name? See, that's easy for me. I only have to remember one name.
Yeah, because this is the great Katya Nikolaeva, and it was short, and it was just one competition, and after that, again nothing. And after that, of course, I tried with Polina, and it started, and I was so happy what I started, and just hungry about just go to the competition and dance. That's it for me. But before I was a little bit depressive, and first it was okay. After that, I started practice just to prepare for the tryout. After that doesn't work, I was depressive. After one competition, I was again depressive, and after that fine and just going. So it was always like this, but it's too long. Try to actually not change the partner. if it works, try to not change the partner, because it's quite difficult to find the really right person. And this is what I have actually one more question. If I have relationship with Ina.
If you have relationship with Ina? Well, you should answer that.
Ask me.
So Kirill, do you have a relationship with Ina?
You know, many times, and how many years we already danced together? I don't know, 20. So between each other, so maybe 20 years I have a relationship with her.
That's a bit longer than me.
Now friendship, of course. But in some point we was quite. When we lived in Hong Kong, you remember, we was really like
we spent
like one family. So we spend a lot of time, and of course we have something between, but not so much. So, but now and before we have a really good relationship between us.
Yeah. Now I think as well what makes it so special is exactly we grew up together from when we're teenagers. Let's say it like that.
Yeah, it is. And one more question for you. I don't know maybe if people know it or not, but I know what you in one moment of your life and one moment of your career, you take the break, just to a little bit understand your life, how you said, and you don't know if you want to continue dancing or you just was a little bit maybe full. Can you just tell me first why it's happened, and second, how you come back and you realize what you really want to because after that it's go really fast to up. So maybe you need this time. Just let me know what happened and how it was.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't take a full break, but I took some time to just think about things, and I think that was a part of our development as well, to just consider where you want to go, because Ina and I have always been so determined and so committed to things, and that's what I think was part of our success as well. And both me and Ina we always want to explore new ways. We always want to develop not only as dancers, but also as people. Mm. And in this sense, one thing is, of course, the results, as you also say, but in the end of the day, this is not why we do it. This is not why we spend all this time, all this, mainly time. We also, of course, spend money and so on it. But I feel that why we did that was mainly just to find new ways to develop and rediscover ourselves. And through that, exactly, we found a new love, and we realized that we made ourselves even stronger. So I think what is important as well is it's okay to question certain things in life, and question things that you maybe do again and again and again, but only just to find out, is this the right way I'm doing it? Is this really what I want to do? Is this all those things? And then when you come back, you just feel so much stronger.
So I have the same feeling. When you lose something and you really lose what you needed, you just understand this. When you are, I think so.
In some way, yeah. And the opposite way around, you can sometimes forget to appreciate something that's right in front of you. Mm-hmm. And I think as a dancer and as an artist, it's important to be real and be in the moment, and really love what you're doing, be able to give yourself 100% to that moment. So that's what I definitely think. Opa!
Opa!
Oh, Kirill, actually, I don't know if you want to continue to do some more, because there's actually quite a few questions. Actually, I can see as well someone asked, who is your dance idol?
Troels.
You stole the words out of my mouth. I would have said Kirill.
You see? No, it's a lot of idols, but again, it's another subject.
I think so. I think that again, you grow up and you watch a lot of dancers in front of you, and personally, I can't say this is one dancer. This is one.
No, it just mixed. I think from different.
You look at the different dancers and you see, okay, I like this, I like this, I like that, and you try to, especially when you're younger, maybe you try to copy or get inspiration from those. And actually, about copying, Kirill, another one. Yeah. You're famous. You're most famous. It's not your dancing, It's not so much. They don't care about your dancing.
not about your technique. Forget about your technique. Exactly. Never think about your technique.
It's not about that. It's about your imitation and about people imitating other people.
Yes, and
how did this start?
How it was? What again?
How it happened? How did it start? Why did you start doing these imitations? And how did you?
But I think it started when I was a child, because I really love to make parody of some of the stars, not just only dancing stars, but TV stars. And I try to doing something like this, and I always we have a club in my city, and it was a lot of kids my age, and in 2 times a year in this club we're doing some party, and on this party we not prepare dancing shows, we prepare some TV shows or some funny things when you need to do parody. And when I look at now on the video, like few years ago, I just watching, it was not so fun. I don't know why.
It's
I
something
don't know.
like this, right?
Yeah,
it's like watching your own. It's like watching your own dancing after competition. And you're like, I felt great. Then you watch the video and you're like,
what? Yeah, terrible. Yeah. But after when you look more and more, and like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah. So and we do a lot of this party, and I don't understand why parents laughing, but they just laughing because it should be, And but I think it starts from there, and actually really big things when it started to be like a parody. We was in Italy, and I danced with Marina. I didn't dance this time like professional, and we was in Cervia competition, and I remember we have a lot of fun there, and because always Tona tell me when you're doing some like fun and parody, you looks much better and more Latin than you dance on the competition, because in competition show you tell me what you are like SpongeBob, like Miss SpongeBob, so not moving. And after when I start to do something like crazy, she said now it's better, much better. And Melia and Sergey, they know what I can copy, because a lot of times in a JJ studio, Tona asked me something or they ask, and I try to copy from, for example, Sergey or Melia. And in the Cervia, we have a after party, and it was Brian, Carmen, Hansi, I remember Surkov and Melia, and some other people a lot. And they asked me, can you just show Brian or Carmen? And I tried to show, and people really laugh it, but because it was live, and everybody was like done. And after that, I don't remember who contacted with me for the London Ball.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And I did again copy, but I remember what Brian said to me. What it was not so much fun like a first time, because it's still I prepared this, and it was a preparation, and it was not so much improvisation. But again, when you're doing, this is what I want to tell. If you're doing professional on the competition, it should be prepared. It can be a little bit of the improvisation, because if you just go improvise on the small party when people drink and have some fun, it's okay. But when you should go around the people, and in London Ball, how many people in the in this party? It's like 200 people.
Something like this, yeah.
Yes, and all these 200 people, professional dancer and top. So you need to show really good things or not show it. So, and it was a quite difficult moment for me, but I really enjoyed it. And after that,
but then from there on, you took it even further, because then you did it also at the Blackpool team match and your samba show for Donny Gaynor. So, but I remember it started. You say it started in Italy. I still remember some of the parties at Ruskin. After that, after we went to one hotel and all the Russians were drinking, and then you started already.
I remember. I remember. You just sit on the road, and I just show you something, and people behind us go already to the competition with the hair,
Exactly.
I remember.
This is where I remember it all started, and then it just developed.
It's very nice. No more or more?
Well,
Troels,
what can we pick up?
Troels. How old are you?
33.
Ooh.
How old are you, Kirill?
I'm 20. I want to say 8, but I'm 29 already. 29. Yeah, because some people ask, I don't know.
Yeah,
I have a top manager here, so she tell me what the people.
She keeps you structured and organized.
Yes.
Kirill, some people also ask, it's a little bit about dancing. Do you want to talk about dancing, or do you just want to talk about other things?
Okay, tell me what the question about dancing.
First of all, how do you decide? How and when did you decide your style of dancing?
I still don't have a style. You just, people tell me what I have a style, but this style will not what I want. So I still try to.
So you actually don't like the style you're doing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I just try to be better. It's first thing, and second, I think style. It's not. You can copy someone, but if you want your style, you should try different things, and from all your career, invent. Maybe you can say this was my style. Of course, you know some strong point of view and some not strong point, but still. For example, if you tell me, because I'm good of copy, yeah? Copy myself. I cannot
copy yourself.
Yeah,
because
I just
of course it's you. It's you. So of course, you can't copy yourself.
Some people ask me, tell me your explain in the words your style of your dancing, like strong, fast, emotion. I cannot. I don't know.
No.
I think it's easier. Just Russian man.
That is your style. No, I think it's easier for other people to tell your style. Like, it's easier for someone else to tell. And I think as well, it's not, of course you visualize, you have an idea of what you want to do. But again, it's like Lego. You build small bricks, and in the end, it's you have a house.
Yeah. And now, more question or not? Because I think у нас есть еще вопросы. Ага, сейчас. No, this question we cannot speak here. So it's not right, and it's not absolutely not right. I tell this question to you after the live stream, because it's
that's
absolutely not right question now.
Not. That's special VIP. If you want this question, guys, you have to pay €1 million to each of us, and then you will get VIP gold access to this one question.
Это Света спросил? Нет.
Guy, Kirill, Ina says this live check will cut off in 5 minutes.
So we already 1 hour.
Already, so fast.
Oh, okay. 5 minutes. Let's open. Let's open 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Wait. Oh. I
already opened mine.
But I was not prepared.
Opa! Kirill, while you open it, one last question.
Yes.
What do you admire most in me, and what do I admire most in you?
Tell me more easy.
What do you like the most in me?
Okay. So, what I like from Troels. So now I will speak no criminality. I will speak from my heart. Okay. So first, friendship.
Oh, there's more things. Oh, already you make me feel good.
First, friendship, of course. Second, talented, because you are push me to be better. Third, honest. And fifth, just because I can call you and talk with you about everything. So it's a lot of me, So
no, sure. I think you said you nailed it. Like, what I respect so much in you is that you're honest. You're an honest person, and I can trust you. And you're really like just a pure human being. You do your dancing, you do everything with who you are. So that I really, really appreciate in you. That we've always been able to talk, to have fun, to compete, and here we are having a drink, 2 different places in the world.
Yeah, so hope so. What? Wait. It's not. People ask if it's expensive or not. It's not expensive.
Before quarantine,
€2.
it was expensive. Now,
Yes.
it's not expensive anymore.
Before quarantine, it was €3. Now it's just €2.
Just
No
€2.
expensive. I never
That's
like strong and expensive wine because I don't have so much money for this.
Only strong and cheap.
Yes. Someone asked how it's possible to go to the final and drink. How in Russian it's how it's possible go to the final, but plus drink like a horse.
You know, I grew up on a farm. We used to have horses. They don't drink alcohol, so they don't. It's not true.
I think it's my hockey players asking.
That gives you
You remember Sasha Klishin? Sasha Klishin.
Yes.
Well, he was in Albert Hall, and another guy in the final when we danced, he was already sleeping.
He was sleeping. Well, you know what? I think it's you to know the difference. You can have fun, but you also very focused, and we do. Yeah, it's impossible to enjoy life, but also be focused and yeah.
I think we can, of course, write us if you want to. What we can continue this live stream maybe next day, maybe some different version, and let us know. So maybe we will do this one time a week.
Yeah, then we can do it again, have some fun, and yeah, have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kirill. It's always so nice to catch up and talk with you.
Yeah, and say hi to Zoe, and also have so much fun this Friday because it's already, you start Friday, we finish Friday.
That's it. We have the whole day to have fun.
So enjoy.
Thank
you very much.
So have fun this Friday night. Cool. All right.
Thank you for all what ask us and have a questions.
The what?
I just say thank you very much what who ask us some questions.
Thanks to everyone around sending questions, and we'll do it another time maybe.
We're not bisexual, remember, not gay or how it's. We are normal.
Friends.
Good.
Whoever want to hate. That's fine. Okay, my friend. Take care.
Bye.
See you soon.